Hey everybody, Daniel here. I've got a collection that I received from my ex brother in law. He is moving out of state, and he and I had talked a little bit about his cards and him wanting to know if any of them were maybe valuable or whatever the case may be, right? And so we happened to meet up this past weekend. And again, he's moving out of state. So he had all his sports stuff packaged up in a couple of different bins. This bin had, the cards and some baseballs and some bobbleheads and just kind of some random things. The other one is more like clothing and some seat cushions and things like that. Well, I had an opportunity to take a look at his collection, and there's a few cards that are notable. You've got the 89 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. The more that I look at it, the more I'm thinking, okay, it's a little off-centered. There's this, I think it's a like 96, 97 Topps Stadium Club. Special Forces Michael Jordan insert card. It looks like it may have some chipping right there at the bottom under the L. And then there's this 92, 93 Fleer All-Star card. It's an insert card of Michael Jordan. So those are kind of the three main cards. There's some, other random cards. A few more Michael Jordan things, but nothing too noteworthy. A couple of Shaq cards. This, he and I got this at the same time. We had gone to a Harlem Globetrotters basketball game, and Arthur Aggie happened to be there at the game. And afterwards, while we were trying to get autographs from some of the Harlem Globetrotters, he was handing these out. And so he apparently got this one, and I have some as well that we got at that time. Like I said, a couple other Michael Jordan cards. Here's a Kobe Fleer rookie. Again, just some kind of random cards. So, a few other cards, some inserts, a Larry Johnson rookie card. There is a 91-92 Upper Deck factory set in there, which, this card comes from that set. There's a Shaq Fleer Ultra rookie. There's a Barkley insert from that same set as the Jordan. There's another Jordan. So, again, just kind of some random things. There's actually a Game 7 World Series ticket stub from the 2001 World Series, the Diamondbacks versus the Yankees. It's an envelope with or in connection with March 31st, 1998, which was opening day and the very first Diamondbacks game. So my brother-in-law and his wife, my sister, had season tickets the very first year that the Diamondbacks were in existence, 1998. And I actually got to go with my brother-in-law to that very first Diamondbacks game. And so this is the ticket for season ticket holders for that first game. And it's lenticular, so you can, like, the roof closes and then opens if you get it at the right angle. There's a few binders. They have basketball sets in them, or I should say partial sets. There's some pages. Again, more basketball. There's some old Beckett's. There's a few inserts, some older baseball. There's this 74 Topps Dave Winfield rookie. You can see it's in pretty rough shape. This one holds some sentimental value for me, though. My brother-in-law had given me this card. It was from his childhood collection. You can see there's a couple other 74 cards, and he had given that to me. And it was like the first Hall of Fame rookie card that I ever owned. And it's kind of beat up. Not kind of beat up. It's really beat up if you look at the corners. And but I loved it, and eventually I got another one, and I had given it back to him. But we talked about this card in particular, and he was like, well, you just have it. You know, as I mentioned, he's moving, and he's kind of asked me to go through it and find if there's any value and what can I get for him. You know, that type of thing. Again, really, as I went through it, it's these three cards that have some potential value, I think. And so I'm debating, you know, do we get these graded and really try and see if we can maximize the value for them? Do we sell them as is? You know, if it was me, if this was just given to me, I'm not going to sell them, so I'm not going to grade them. But this is a little bit different. He's kind of asked me to take a look at the collection and kind of help him out, and I'm happy to do that. But it just, you know, it's a little bit different than, oh, okay, this is now, you know, part of my collection. This right here, it's pretty interesting. I'm not sure where he got this or when he got it, but it's a brick from Chicago Stadium. So it's got this, so Chicago Stadium, 1929 through 1994, home of the Chicago Blackhawks and the Chicago Bulls. So again, kind of interesting. You can see it's got a little placard on there. Genuine brick from Chicago Stadium, Chicago, Illinois, 1929 through 1994. So that's, you know, it's interesting. It's definitely unique. I'm not sure it has a ton of value. As I look things up on eBay, you know, I can see where a brick is sold for $55 and then one sold for $15 fairly recently. So let me know what you think. Again, a lot of kind of randomness. There's some 93 Donruss, some 2003 Upper Deck baseball, lots and lots of basketball. These binders are just kind of full of the sets from the early 90s, you know, hoops and Fleer. Those sets from that time period. So again, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should do with these three cards. What's the best way to provide him with a little bit? You know, I've already let him know You know, if we sold as is, I think maybe you come away with maybe $120 for these three. If you graded them, potentially, you know, you might be high 200s, somewhere around $300 once you consider, you know, the grading fees and seller's fees and things like that. And that's if we went SGC and did like the new $15 grading. So again, let me know what you think. All right, bye.